What the business is? We live on the air, the On Moving podcast starring Big Boy TV and Ted Turner.
What
What's
it do? What
happening,
it
party
do?
people? What's up, Big Boy?
What it do? What it do, man?
Man, cooling, man. We got our show started. It's 2:30 Sunday, man. We got a big show for y'all today, man. We got good news today, man. We got Chud the Builder. We got Charles the White News. We got Pooh Shice the Gucci man. We got a big show planned for y'all today, man. Shouts out to Splash and Trevor, man. She been working hard behind the scenes. We got a lot of special guests popping up today. I hear a real spiel. Almighty Lane, Twin, Stan G, CEO Fresh, the Boss, Johnny Diggs, One Way Mun. So shouts out to everybody who's supposed to be popping out today, man. Y'all get tuned in and locked in for the big show, man. Let me get the music started, big boy, and then we gonna take off on these folk, man. You ready, bro?
Let's go. Let's go.
Man, take off, man.
Get on my knees, pray in the dark because I know some niggas won't take me. Whatever they say, that shit won't make or break me. Riding around with a burner, never once put it on safety. Shit, it's your choice, you either love me or you hate. Get on my knees, pray in the dark because I know some niggas won't take me. Whatever they say, that shit won't make or break me. Riding around with a burner, never once put it on safety. Shit, it's your choice, you either love me or you hate me. Prefer to get it on my own, I relax for help. These women don't love you, nigga snakes, I dug it by myself. Check out this brand new stick, I got this bitch fresh off the shelf. And I ain't buy this holder stun, I keep it on my belt. I bang out with my enemies, the clip long as a centipede. Before it's over with, I'ma make sure you remember me. My heart cold as December be, my temper hot as a 3rd degree. No limits to this life, I keep soldiers sweeping like Master P. Every now and then I ask the Lord, can I see another day? So God fearing, I tend to stutter when I say my grace. Shooters on play, they got the same average as Steph and Clay. The only difference in this game is we can't afford to play. And that's just facts, the minute you lack, you getting cracked. These niggas don't care about life itself, they quick to turn you to a pack. And that's just that, fuck who think my shit whack. Most slept on in my city, but Lord knows I love that rap. Get on my knees, pray in the dark because I know some niggas won't take me. Whatever they say, that shit won't make or break me. Riding around with a burner, never once put it on safety. Shit, it's your choice, you either love me or you hate. Get on my knees, pray in the dark because I know some niggas won't take me. Whatever they say, that shit won't make or break me. Riding around with a burner, never once put it on safety. Shit, it's your choice, you either love me or you say he had the bang one ball playing with him. You better check the scope. Bitch, I'm from Glen Oaks. Everybody shooters, everybody trying to score. The Glock hold 32 rounds. It dunk like Shaq, but it shoot like Kobe though. It'll only take GG jersey to make a fuck nigga kiss the flow. I lost my best friend to the system. That shit hurting me. But every day I pray that God never take Glenn from me. Niggas spinning back to back. This word getting wicked. That's why I keep something with me. Getting out the mud, pops always told me, son, ain't nothing free. I finally jumped back on them beats. And now my mind at ease. Wanna book me for a show that's cool, long as my gang with me. I never let you take a thing from me. Bitch, ain't no stain in me. Before you do that, I'll jump in the bathtub of bleach. I'm tired of saying rest in pieces. Murder everywhere you see. Down to my 3rd rod in this thunderstorm like CP3. How would you feel, nigga? Blame your dog, that shit'll make you cry. Boy, I'm a grown man when I speak, nigga, look me in my eye. Get on my knees, pray in the dark because I know some niggas won't take me. Whatever they say, that shit won't make or break me. Riding around with a burner, never once put it on safety. Shit, it's your choice, you either love me or you hate. Get on my knees, pray in the dark because I know some niggas won't take me. Whatever they say, that shit won't make or break me. Riding around with a burner, never once put it on safety. Shit, it's your choice, you either love me or you hate me.
Y'all, look, man. It's the On Moving podcast. Sunday 2:30. Y'all already know how we get down, man. We is in the building. Ted Turner and Big Boy News. What's up, Big Boy?
What's up? What's up with it, man? Y'all tap that like button, man. Sit back and watch the show.
Man, we appreciate everybody being in the building, man. Shouts out to all the members, man. What's up, Fresh? Dr. Chocolate Tie. Man, we appreciate y'all being in the building. J Style. Man, we appreciate it. Naomi, man. Thank y'all very much, man, for being here, man. We really appreciate it, man. We're about to put our show on the board like only we can. Show these bozos the difference between what we doing and what they ain't. Let's get this show started, big. Well, let's get this show started. Hey, earlier today I was watching a video and Charleston White. And Charleston White done walked off the stage again, man. How much is they paying Charleston White to do the interview, bro?
Man, I think in between like 7 to 10K, man.
Okay, so he getting anywhere between 7,000 to 10,000, and he getting up there and he trying to
platforms.
Right. For the small platforms, exactly right. The small platforms getting 7 to 10,000, anywhere between that. Let's say 5 to 10. He getting that number for an hour, and he coming on there trying to, go viral or whatever, doing his thing. And 20, 30 minutes, he getting up out of there on these folk, man. But so the one video that I was watching today or whatever, Charleston was up there really getting us some real talk though. And you know what I'm saying? I feel Charleston like he ain't gonna keep going back and forth with you, so he just got up and walked off. So my question to you is you getting your money's worth?
Yeah, if you do it right.
Right, because you still got him up there, then that's a viral moment right there. That's all you really looking for is some kind of viral moment.
You pay him to get up there and talk, man. You can't talk over that, man. You gotta let that man do his thing, man. It's entertainment, man.
Okay. So these little small platforms, they gotta understand when you got Charleston White up there to let him do the Charleston White.
Yeah, you gotta let him do him, man. You get that back end.
Okay. There go to Almighty Lane. What's up, Almighty in the building? Almighty in the building.
What do, man?
So you saying Charleston White is he doing it on purpose, pulling up off the small platforms, or
sometimes I think it's purpose.
Sometimes they just don't understand how to do the internet shit.
That too. Because they want to overtalk them and all types of stuff, bro. You gotta let that man put on, man. That's what he do.
Okay, right. Because that's what he did say in that video. He like, look, man, y'all paid me to come here. I mean, you gotta let me talk, bro. You know what I'm saying? You trying to talk over here every time he say two, 3 words, then they cutting him off trying to talk. And I feel you on that. So, because earlier when we were talking about it, you was like, they didn't do it right, because had they did it right, they could have gotten to come back again, right?
Exactly. You could have locked them in for like 2 times out the month. You play your position.
Right. So on that aspect, with y'all small content creator, what's up, Charles Travel? Appreciate you being in the building. With the small content creators, what you got to understand when you have your big guests there. What's up, big Stacks in the building, Trap in the building. Where my wife at, Stacks? Where Bunny at? Hey, Bunny Blanco. For y'all small content creators, when you got these, when the guests come through and stuff, you got to let the guests do what they do. What up, man? What up, my dude? You got to let these guests do what they do. So when you get your guests coming through, throw your questions out there. Don't overtalk them and let them, there go the queen in the building. Don't overtalk your guests. Let your guests, pop they they thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta let them get off, man.
I think Charleston. So do they get some money back, or is they
Oh
dead
no,
at
no,
that point?
that money burnt, bro. That money dead, bro. You ain't getting no money
But
back.
I'm saying I paid you for an hour though, bro.
All right, you should have come over and talked to me for an hour. Had
Okay. So I pay you for an hour. I got to let you talk for an hour. Then
you know what I mean? I ain't finna
on
sit
the
here and let you
game,
just
on the
keep
game.
over talking
Charles
me.
White. Okay.
Yeah,
Charles White grabbed his jacket and got on up out of there, man. He said, "Look, enough is enough, man." You know what I'm saying? And Charleston, they was having a conversation about having kids. You know what I'm saying? How a man could what really was wrong with the black community. And
yeah.
Charleston White was trying to give his take on it. And he was like, man, get out your feelings, man. I ain't talking to you directly. I'm talking in general. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And what Charles White was saying is that, you know, these guys grow up with these single mothers in the house and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I can't really relate to it because, you know, I grew up with my mom and dad in the house. But I understand, you know what I'm saying? Because I did have friends stuff who had, you know, just moms at the house, whatever.
True.
And so Charleston White was saying that that's why they spoil, you know, they basically spoil milk, bad apples, and y'all raising the generation of spoiled milk and bad apples. So what you got to do is look in the mirror and correct yourself first. That was the
True.
point he was trying to make, but they kept over
He wasn't
talking.
listening. He wasn't listening. It was going over his head.
Right.
It's a message
Right.
that he give every time. He just gonna throw it out there in the best of way, bro. You just gotta listen to the message.
Right. That's what he was trying to tell. Because his whole thing was, you got to look in the mirror. It ain't the broad fault. It ain't the kids' fault. You got to look in the mirror as a black man and change you. What you doing wrong or what happened in your life.
You got to validate yourself first, man, before you can help somebody else.
Okay. So they kept over talking Charles. Charles said, man, I'm out of here, man. He grabbed his jacket and got up through there. What, about 15, 20 minutes?
About 20 minutes, he gone.
Okay, on the small platform. But see, now we talking about, and the reason that I brought this up first is because I'm trying to help the small platforms too by giving them the advice. But at the same time, we talked about it, so now it's on the board. So now people can go search that and, you know, kept bringing traction to that little platform because that was a viral moment, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think it was called Everybody has a voice or something like that. Everybody got a voice or something. But if you just search Charles White walks off a platform, you can find it. You know what I'm saying? And but yeah, Charleston White did his thing again. That's the second time he done did it in the last month or two on one of these small platforms. You know, got up there with the guy and woo. So what about 6ix9ine? And the big bank situation? Because that kind of happened since our last show. We didn't get a chance to talk about that.
Yeah, that situation crazy, man. It's wild, man.
Okay. So big banks, 6ix9ine paid big banks to come do a podcast with him, huh?
Yeah.
Or do some question and answer interview, whatever he had going on. And it looked like 6ix9ine put him in the trick bag, but was that his intention?
Oh yeah, that was the intention, man. That's why it's called,
but he didn't know
facts. Facts. That's why we trying to put out the facts, let y'all know, man. Y'all keep talking about snitching and ratting when he got locked up, but now y'all people that got caught, now y'all talking about fuck the streets. Get them that same juice y'all gave me.
Okay.
That's the message he trying to put out there.
Right. That's what 6ix9ine is on. Right. He wasn't trying to destroy Big Bank's career or nothing, but Big Banks was the one that gave him the opportunity to do his thing. So you know what I'm
I
saying? I
figured he's
think
going at Big Banks like that because Big
Banks
Banks
just
had
kind of caught. He was in the car. He just kind of
yeah, he
caught a
was in the
straight.
car with him.
For Big
Yeah,
Banks.
he was in the car with him, and plus it was on his platform, so he felt like it was on the right for you to hear this.
Right. So do you think that because okay, so Charleston White said that 6ix9ine destroyed the hip hop community, which I mean that's his opinion, whatever. That's hyperbolic. And that's not really the case because one person can't destroy it. But what you think about what 6ix9ine did though?
On what situation?
As far as with the Big Bangs thing, do you think that he proved this point where he can where it's okay to work with him now?
You still got people. You got people that ain't gonna work with him regardless. And you got people that ain't gonna work with him, man. That's just simple as that, bro.
Right. But I'm saying he made it. 6ix9ine made it where, I mean, not 6ix9ine. They made it where you can't deal with 6ix9ine, or nobody's gonna deal with you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So my question, let me be more precise about my question. My question is, do you think 6ix9ine made enough noise and proved his case enough to where it's okay to work with him now without catching the backlash?
Nah. I don't think
He
so.
still ain't did enough. Okay.
Nah,
he still ain't did enough. Okay. I got you.
He was just trying to prove the point that y'all get him the same energy. Big Bank was just talking about you ain't from the culture, so you know what I'm saying. They ain't gonna respect you like that.
Okay. So I can see that when twins say that.
You ain't gonna get that same energy, man.
Okay, because you're not from the culture, so you're not gonna get the same energy.
Yeah,
I get that. So is that picking and choosing?
Some people can't say it is.
Okay. So it got something to do with you snitching for sure, and the reason why Young Thug and everybody else could get a pass is because they from the culture and 6ix9ine is not.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Queen said you don't get that same energy when you're a guest. Okay. I get it. I get it. I didn't never think about that aspect of it. I never thought about that aspect of it.
They're not gonna give them the same pass as
6ix9ine.
Yeah. They said that's totally different.
Okay. So it's the snitching is bad, and the fact that you got caught down bad doing something like that, then no, we cannot give you the same energy that we're gonna give one of the guys. Okay. I got you. So what can 6ix9ine, you think he can get another couple more platforms? You think he might be able to get this straightened out? Where he can come back to the culture?
He ain't gonna be able to get it straightened out. But one thing about it, they ain't gonna be able to stop 6ix9ine money though. I don't care what they do. He's still gonna get to the bag, man.
Okay. And see that this is why I'm asking this question, bro, because I know where you about to go with it. 6ix9ine about to start podcasting on these folks, and they ain't gonna be able to stop 6ix9ine because he already got the bag. He can pay you more than Vlad can. That was my question. Is it okay to go on the platform? Is it okay to go on his show then?
For that bag, man, you ain't doing no street work with that, man. Everybody gonna get a bag, bro.
Okay, because then nobody say nothing about Big Banks going over there to do no show with him.
Big Banks told you he's going to get a bag.
The reason Big Banks caught the flag, my bad. Go ahead. Right.
Yeah, Big
the only reason Big Banks caught any bad publicity from the show. Right. The only reason he caught any bad publicity from the show is because of his performance.
He wasn't ready for it.
You know what I mean? Big Bank got up there and did the boo-boo.
He wasn't ready for it.
Right, he was not ready for that kind of conversation.
No.
But he didn't. A-Line, the link is in the chat over here. But Splash sent the link to you though. You got the link on your device somewhere.
It's on my page if you want it, bro.
Okay. So okay, if you can go on his platform if he paying, why you can't do no music with him?
Man, you
Kodak Black did when Kodak Black did the music. He got a little backlash, but for the most part, everybody they knew what to play. What, $1 million? Shit, I'm about to do a song too. Okay. So Twin say you got to go out there and tell him the truth.
Yeah.
Now, get the link, Twin. Stop all that type.
Yeah.
Because
Get the link, Twin.
I got a different situation. I got a different understanding of what the truth is on this situation. Because in my mind, the snitching that they say 6ix9ine did, he justified, bro. I'm gonna just be honest with you, man. If y'all know the tell them, let me go grab something from us there right quick, big boy. Tell them about his case, what 6ix9ine was actually charged with, first of all.
He was charged with kidnapping. But they kidnapped him, they turned around and put a kidnap charge on him. So 6ix9ine feel like
what's the word?
Oh, yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead, Twin.
What up, Twin?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Twin.
Yes, we can hear you. We can't hear you now. Your mic is off. Your mic is out, Twin. Can you hear us? Your mic is out, Twin.
Oh, I can.
Okay.
I can hear you now.
Okay. So, my bad, Twin. What's up, Twin? What's up, baby girl?
What's up?
What's the word?
So, Big Boy was saying that
What up, Big
6ix9ine
Boy?
was actually
What's up, Twin?
charged with kidnapping. We got delay. We can't hear everybody?
No, I can hear you.
Okay. So Big Boy was saying, my bad, y'all, my bad. Let's get back to what we were doing. They were saying that 6ix9ine is actually charged with kidnapping, but he was being charged with kidnapping when they was kidnapping him, right?
Right.
And the feds was trying to say that it was a play for extortion, this, that, and the third. Now, at that point, now 6ix9ine ain't on no kidnapping play. They actually kidnapping him, screwing his baby mama, stealing money from him. He don't have no responsibility to do no whoop to do and do no 100 years with these niggas, man. He don't. In my mind, he do not have to go do no 100 years with these niggas. I don't blame him for telling. 47 years.
47.
I do not blame him for telling. So I have to take that. Okay, he told. I get it, but I ain't mad at him. I promise I'm not. I'm not mad at him for that. I just got to be honest about it, man. I mean, it ain't like it was your op kidnapping you. These your homeboys kidnapping you, and you about to get a charge for it? Fuck no.
Hey, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear
Yes,
you.
sir. Yes, sir.
Man, for one, 6ix9ine is a goddamn civilian when it comes to streets. That nigga told.
Okay.
It ain't the same thing. Them clown ass niggas put that nigga in the street business and he told on their motherfucking head.
That's what it is.
So he should get a pass then, right?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like he did get a pass. People still tune into him, and he still makes music. Not like somebody unalived him. I think he got his pass. It's just he taking it a little too far.
I don't think he taking it too far, Twin, because people won't do music with him. Why you can't do music with him? They were doing music with him before. Now they blackballed him from the industry.
He's not blackballed from the industry. He makes music in the Latino culture. That's your culture. Why do you feel the need that that's not enough for you, that you have to be in black culture? Why do you feel like you're obligated to be in black culture? Go, you don't have to be in black
I get
spaces. You
that
can go
too.
rap like you've been doing.
But I'm saying before he got in his trouble, just to say this, and I ain't pro 6ix9ine, and now I'm just putting the face on tape. But before he got in trouble, he was doing music with 50 Cent, with anybody. You know what I'm saying? 6ix9ine was, you know what I'm saying, he was popping. And then all of a sudden, now you can't do no music with him. He got the bread to offer you the money to do a feature. And
because he
so you
told
mean to
you. I
tell,
mean, hold up.
right.
The man did drop 20,000 people for motherfuckers to shoot at Chief Keef. Like he ain't all the way out the fucking I mean in the clear line, but at the same time,
Right, he ain't
what did
totally a
they
civilian. I get that. I get that.
nah. So what did they expect? What did the niggas really think was gonna happen? What did they think Danny was gonna do when the feds came back?
Okay. But my
I
question is
mean,
a broader question about the rap industry at a whole. Like, you mean to tell me 6ix9ine come to you and say he got $1 million for your verse? You not gonna do the verse?
it depends on
Shit,
what we talking about.
I'm gonna do the Kodak Black. I don't give a fuck what he talking about.
I don't look, I'm
Shit.
gonna be real. I really don't even think it's really fully about the snitching. It's like you got
Mm-hmm.
victimized and beat up on. They had you butt ass naked. So when you come on here talking gangster shit, I can't see you as that because I already know they done rawed you out. You was on the stand
Okay.
crying. Like, so it's
Okay.
like the respect there. So when you trying to hold your nuts, like, why you ain't hold your nuts on them niggas? Why you let them kidnap you and strip you butt naked and fuck your baby mama? But you talk that heavy, walk shit down. Why you didn't walk them niggas down when they stripped you naked?
Man,
Okay.
them
So you
real
can do
street
the
niggas
love
you
song
talking
with
to.
him,
Yeah.
radio song
Them
with
real
him, but not
goons
no
there,
gangster
man.
shit.
Them
My
real
Yeah,
bad.
I
Go
don't
ahead,
goons
want
big
to do
boy.
right
no
there.
gangster shit. That little Fifi he did with Nicki, I would do something like that because he talking about fucking a hoe. That's cool, but you talking on a song about walking shit down, I can't take it serious. I just can't.
I don't give a fuck
Okay.
if we talking about walking shit down and slide.
You taking the
You
money.
drunk, bitch.
Hey, Lane want that M.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I
The
don't give a
Kodak
fuck if we
Black.
talking about walking shit down the slide, man. Come on with
Okay,
that
what if
M.
Lane? What if he make a pro rap song and he say $1 million for you to hop on that mug?
I'm gonna do the Kodak Black. Shit. I ain't bigging the
Okay. You
rats
gonna
up.
talk. Okay. You gonna do what you gonna do on your verse. What he doing on his verse? I got you.
Yeah,
I
fuck
got
what
you.
he
I
doing
feel
on
it.
his verse. I ain't gonna sit up here and act like I ain't gonna take an M to do a 16. Fuck no.
Okay, while we got Lane up here, free TTE 90. Shouts out to TTE 90. He'll be home soon.
Man,
So free 90
fuck
while we got
TT.
Lane up here. Well, I'm to be home in a minute, man. Free the guys, man. Free the guys. So
Hey,
look,
free the guys on the block of niggas that still tall. You know, nah, that ain't how they go, man.
Nada said he got a body cam footage and go clear his name. So we gonna let him get his chance to talk when he come home. Now, if he did
Yeah, yeah,
wrong,
yeah.
I'm gonna let you get on his ass. But until then, free the
Man,
guys.
what you mean? Nigga, I read the goddamn discovery and the motherfucking affidavit.
Have you
I
seen
don't give a fuck.
the body cam footage that Nada has?
Man, I read the affidavit and the discovery. I don't give a damn about no body cam footage.
Okay. So we're gonna see when Nada get here what he got going on. So I got another we got another well, since I got both of y'all up here, me and Big Boy were talking about Charleston White earlier. Did y'all want to weigh in on that right quick? These people, these small podcasts, how much they paying them Big Boy?
Anywhere from
I
like
think like
5 to 10,000.
yeah, he just
Okay, so these
they
small
fall for
podcasts is
that
giving
bad shit. He
okay.
soon as they bite on something, he say he home in on it and walk out. They keep falling for that shit.
So you think Charleston White running the play on these folks? I don't see it like that, bro.
Yeah,
Me and Big
yeah.
Boy were talking, and it looked like they don't know how to podcast. Like you brought the man up there, let the man talk.
Hey, bro, he do that on all the smaller platforms, bro. Just go look. He got a track record of it. I think they got it. I
Okay.
think somebody even edited a video of this nigga walking out on all the small platforms.
I mean, I would
So
too
you
if they're stupid. I mean, you're not gonna argue with
okay.
me about something that's common sense. I didn't come here for that. Now, if you have like a real argument, I won't even say that. If you have a valid point with information to back that up, then cool, we can run content. But a lot of these motherfuckers, this man telling you, man, it's good for you to be in a two-parent household and it's good for you to be married and have children. No, no, no. How we really arguing that lane for real? We arguing on a podcast that this man is lying by telling us, or he's wrong or belittling black men by telling them you shouldn't be out here with multiple baby mamas making different kids and you not in the household. That's what we arguing on a podcast.
So Charleston
That
White
don't
said,
make
"Look,
that.
man, y'all ain't let me talk, man. I'm gone, man."
Yeah, and I get that. Like, I'm not finna
How
argue with
she?
your dumb ass.
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
telling you,
Okay.
man. Already got your
Yes,
money,
ma'am.
so I'm gone.
Nah, bro, that man be
Okay.
playing games on these niggas. That man be playing games because just because you married, that don't mean you gonna raise good kids.
But see, that's an argument that would have made sense for you to have. You could have took that and said, "Great point." Now let me ask you this. Let's go deeper into that. But y'all arguing about the surface level shit of saying, "I got 5 baby mamas. I'm still a good father." That's not the point that he's making, sir. You taking it personal. I'm not finna sit here and argue with you and counsel you personally, nigga. I'm a podcaster. I'm just giving my opinion. Like, if you had brought that
And
point, like, okay, well, you could be in a household and not be a productive or attentive father. That's a whole new topic that we should dive into. That's content.
right. And Charleston White kept telling them next question too. You know what I'm saying? Cause I see this going left. So next question. So my point of
And
the
that's
whole conversation is the smaller podcasts got to get better at
how
paying
you doing.
attention and doing
So,
what they doing. Go ahead.
all right. So you telling me all the small podcasters don't know how to have a conversation?
I can't say that they not proving it because they going left when they can keep it going. They can keep it going. Charleston White said next question, and he kept telling them, "I ain't talking about you personally. I don't even know y'all." You know what I'm saying? That what he kept saying. I don't even know y'all. I'm just saying in general.
Yeah, but you
And
don't
his
gotta be
whole
talking
point
about a
was,
nigga personally to say something that pertains to a motherfucker.
I mean, he just throw something out there saying about the single parent households and bastard kids and stuff. And his whole
Nah, I
point,
agree with that.
though, once he got to, once they let him talk, he was saying that we as men got to look in the mirror and, what I'm saying, take care of our accountability and get ourselves together first. And then we can get the lady together and the kids together. That was his whole point. And like Twin said, why is we even arguing that?
So we just gonna put this on the men.
Yes, because this is a mint. It's a time and a place. If the
Well, what
conversation is
about hold up?
pertaining, if it's pertaining to being a father, the aspect of the mother doesn't play a role because we're focused in on the father. Now, if the conversation shifts
That's
to the
not.
mother, then we can have that conversation. But it can't be, well, what about the women? Okay, we get that. We get it. These bitches is out of
Yeah,
line.
because
We
I
understand
was
that.
just about to say, what about the women that use the system to fuck over a nigga? What about that? How many fathers get tired of fighting? For one, you shouldn't have to fight to be in your children's life. If you don't want to be in your children's life, you're just a fucked up nigga. But you shouldn't have to fight the baby mama and the sister to be in the children's life. So it's
But
a
then
lot of that shit
we
going
could
on.
go deeper on that and say, but you laid down with her though. It
What that
you
mean?
you you made that choice
Right. And
though.
we could
You
have
didn't
had
you
that
didn't vet
conversation.
out the person that you potentially are have to be linked with for the next
It's
X
easy to
amount of
say that.
years.
It's easy to say you should have did X, Y, and Z. Man, these motherfuckers be switching up on mad day. When a nigga really walking away from, but you ain't dealing with the same person. Now you dealing with a
Stop.
scorn person.
I mean but that's
Right.
okay. That does happen, but honestly, Lane,
A lot.
it happens, but not as most as A lot of these women, they show you exactly the type of woman they are by the way that they carry themselves off top. You know that they done fuck 5, 6 of your homeboys. So what makes you think that was a good idea for you to go fuck her?
Nah, ain't nobody. Nah, they don't.
No,
I
a
mean,
lot
I
of
hope
these,
to
but a
be a
lot of
good
these
mom.
men, a lot of that is happening. A lot of it is
Uh,
I met her down, I met her in the club. I took her home and fucked her. And
yeah.
we just started fucking from there. Well, that wasn't a good initial first appearance of
Well,
contact
no,
in the
no,
first
no.
place.
Just because you meet a bitch in the club, you can meet a bitch in the church that's sorry as fuck. A terrible mom and a terrible spouse.
Well, then that's
You,
the
you,
thing is you shouldn't be
you could.
fucking period then. If that's the case, why don't you just marry the bitch?
No, no. I'm telling you from experience. When you walk away from certain people, they change. The
Yeah,
situation
yeah,
changes.
yeah.
It changes, and I'm telling you, I know a lot of men who have personally dealt with that type of shit. Now, I'm not throwing it all on. I think it's a 50-50 thing, but it just really get to the point. Some motherfuckers get tired of being drug up in court, paying court fees, doing all this. No, ma'am, I had a 2 cheeseburger meal. Yes, ma'am. Well,
Well, I think Charleston White point was that the men got to
that's all
take
right.
accountability for what's going on, and you got to look in the mirror as a man and make sure that you got everything situated first. Once you get you situated, everything else gonna fall into place. That's what he was trying to explain to the wider
Yeah,
audience,
but see
not
this,
so much
but
that the people on the panel.
and you know what happened to most men who got their shit situated? They paying an arm and a leg and fucking child support every month. Can I get 2 mail packs, please? Yes,
Right, I
sir.
get that. I get that. And
I
then
mean, but
it's a
see, but
Mail.
that's a conversation to have instead of
Y'all got mail packs?
instead of making it personal and saying, well,
That's all right. Thank you.
instead of you making it personal because you can't tell a woman how to be out here dating. Just like it's not in a woman's place to be telling a nigga all you men need to X, Y, and Z. Now we can tell you what we prefer and what we're looking for as hints and indicators, but it's like you hear it better from another man. So if you have another black man that's telling you, hey, as a black man, this is my experience, this is how I got my shit together and I watch my life change for the better, why discredit that? Why not just okay, black man? All right, cool. Like that's your story. I feel you. I support you instead of trying to belittle it and no, it don't work like that, man. It may not work like that for you, but you got a bunch of audience members that it might work for. So why shit on that?
right. Because
That ain't gonna happen though.
a good next question would have been you telling people to look in the mirror and change themselves. So what was one of the things that you did when you looked in that mirror? What did you decide? What was what I'm saying? What did you come up with when you looked in that mirror? You know what I mean? That what I'm saying about these small podcasters. Like what we doing, because we professional, so we can do this. Everybody can't do this. It's not as easy as it look. We make it look easy, but this is not easy to sit up here and really listen and conversate. You know what I'm saying? That's how the conversation went on the left, and I hated that he did it and he do it to the small podcast, but I feel what Twin a bit by saying like at a certain point, man, I ain't about to argue, man. I already got my bread. I'm out of here.
Shit,
For real, man.
get your
I'm
motherfucking
out of
head
here.
straight.
Shit,
So
I
look,
ain't seen nobody yet bust his head.
I know.
I
okay.
just I
He ain't
just
did it
Okay.
don't
to,
I
he ain't
just
did it
don't
to the white people about
understand.
their money yet.
I just don't understand why you would pay somebody to for them to come on your podcast just for you to vent. Like it's a therapy session. Like I don't understand it. You pay this man $10,000. He don't give a fuck about you and your life. You
For
you
real.
for content. You know what I'm saying? And you making yourself content, dumbass. Like I just don't get it. I
Right.
wouldn't pay
Right.
nobody.
Okay. See. So look, let me ask this one question because I heard that Finesse was in California. Well, no, he was in Carolina and
It was in Charlotte. It was in Charlotte.
he was in Charlotte, North
Yeah.
Carolina, and they didn't have his back end. And I was telling Big Boy that Finesse should have went on did the show, and Finesse didn't do the show because the folks don't got his back end. So my question to y'all is, how do this back end thing work, Big Boy? Like when I
Man.
show up, you give me the other half of the money, right?
Yeah. You gotta give me that money if I go on stage.
Okay, so I can't go on stage and then get it
Nah,
after I
hell
get
nah.
off the stage.
You might trick me
Okay,
and don't even have the money. He said, I need my money when I land. So what Finesse do? He bought him another ticket and flew back home. Stop playing with me.
Okay, so look,
Uh
twin. Go ahead.
now I was gonna say, but you also have to remember that whenever I agree to this back end or I agree to this deal, it's because I'm basing it off of certain metrics. If you don't meet those metrics, then in a way, I understand where, I mean, it's not right because business is business. But I also understand if I say, hey, I give you the 20% right now, and then you get the other 80 after when you get here. There should be 100 tickets sold or 200 tickets sold. We should have this, da 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 da. If you're agreeing, like, yeah, I could pull off 200 tickets. And I'm like, okay, cool. And we get here and I only got 100 tickets sold. And you say I want my back end. Most promoters are gonna tell you like, nah, I'll pay you for the 100, but you're still missing 100 seats, and that runs into my operating costs. So it's like for Finesse, I don't know, like he just be doing so much. I don't be knowing if people really is fucking him off or he just not doing what the fuck he need to do.
Hold
True.
on, who? That's on finesse set of tickets or the promoter set of tickets?
I mean, it's a little bit of both. That's why I say it depends on like different shows. Cause like they'll say like, okay, hey, we this venue hosts 1,000 people. And then we need you to promote and to bring in X amount because you're the one, like, we need your help with promotion. So you'll post the flyer and you'll a VIP move RSVP for your sections. Usually that's a part of the contract or a verbal agreement you've given to the promoter that you're gonna promote and bring in X amount of seats. So it's like if you tell me you can bring in 100 and then you pull up to the front door and you only got 25 people with you. I mean, as a promoter, you kind of like, do I really want to pay this nigga the full 80%?
So you saying that it's finesse? It's on finesse to make sure the venue packed. Also, it's both of their job to
I
make
feel
sure the
like it's
venue
both.
packed. You
I feel
saying?
like it's both of their jobs because I really do. Like as an artist, you're not above the program, especially with somebody like Finesse. You're not above the program. You have to promote your own music and get yourself out there because if you show you can only bring in 100 people, word gets around town. So when other promoters, because they talk, hey, how much did you pay Finesse for the wooty woo? And how many people did you get? So now they talking about your work ethic. They're talking about your attitude. So now the next show, they're not going to offer you as much. You see what I'm saying? Like helping promote is good for you in the end.
But look how fucked up
Right.
that is, though. The promoter not out here doing his
So you
job.
saying
Now
finesse
he want to
got he got
blame.
a show Saturday. He need to touchdown Wednesday.
I mean, I wouldn't say touchdown
Right.
Wednesday,
You
but that's
saying
what you have. That's what you have a management team to post flyers, get in with, find people locals that'll, hey, tell your friends and stuff like that. Like the footwork. A lot of artists don't want to do that, but it's like with you, Finesse, you're independent. So you don't have a marketing team, you don't have a marketing budget, you don't have people that are gonna go out there and post your flyers. You're a one-man army, like you said. So it's like you gotta do something. You gotta do something.
that's what I'm saying? That's why I say pull up Wednesday, hit the radio stations, let them know, I'm in town. I got a show this weekend. Be at the
But
mall, be at the
Exactly.
Applebee's.
y'all gotta look though. They probably
Okay,
told
I get
Finesse.
that. I get
They
that.
probably told Finesse they have his back end when he get off the plane, and that's what he's looking for.
Yeah. That's why I said if that was the agreement, then business is business. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Then it's, you got to do what's right. But I could
That's why
understand where a
Right,
promoter
right,
might
right,
be
right.
like,
So
well,
they tell
shit.
him,
he thought he can sell all them
right, we
tickets,
give you
but can't
half
sell them
now
all.
and half when you touch down. Right. So he say I give you half now, half when you touch down. He send the half. Then finesse fly out there. Then finesse get there. Then he got a whole story about where the venue ain't packed and my dog ate my contracts. Finesse don't want to hear none of that. He want his back in.
I don't want to
Exactly.
hear
And
that
I'm
shit.
only saying that because he's done that before in a show out here in Austin. He did that. He agreed to help promote for an event
Okay.
and he was agreed that okay, it was something about they had like a head count or something they was doing with a head count. He was supposed to sell a certain amount. They asked him, "Are you sure you could do this?" He was like, "Yeah, for sure." So when he came, he told him like, oh, "Okay, yeah, the people is coming." The people never showed up. And it was only maybe like probably like 150 people in there, but the venue holds like 300 people. The people never showed up. So he was complaining about the back end. The promoter was like, my nigga, you didn't do no promotion or nothing. I mean, they ended up still paying him, but like, again, this is something that you've done before. So it's like, I'm not
So
surprised.
let me ask this question right here. I got a question. So if you call me to come perform a show or event that you talking about doing, and I gotta bring half the motherfuckers here, what I need to promote if I can just throw my own event?
Facts.
Well, no, it just depends on the promoter because some will. If it's like a smaller club or like a new promotion company, a lot of times they'll try to get the artist to help basically brand them and we brand you. So it's like we work
Niggas not
together.
fucking with them niggas, man.
I
You gotta
mean,
have your shit all together.
and a lot of these small towns that are willing to pay, like Austin will pay you, but the venues are smaller, they're brand new, but they'll pay you the 20, 30,000, 100,000. They're not tripping on that. It's just they need help with the marketing. So it's happening. So it just depends. Like you can say, nah, I ain't bringing nobody, but I'll promote on the flyer. You know, promoters is like niggas. They trying to see what can I get out of you for this 100,000? Can I get a promotion? Can I get a video? Like, what can I get with this 100 besides you performing? That's really all it is.
That you
I'm gonna
can get
post this weak ass flyer for you, and that's it.
Yeah, you can say that. And a lot of them won't argue with that, especially if they ain't got no other lineup. Shit. Like Juvenile just came out here last night. All he had to do was show up. They didn't require him to do none of that because Juvenile told him, like, nah, I ain't doing the video. I'm busy. Cool. So we'll just post your name on the flyer and your face on the flyer and we'll promote it. And that's just what you get paid for.
No, you get my money. This is what I'm charging you to appear the way you need, where you want me. This is
Yeah,
my
that's what I'm
fee.
saying. He got his money. He didn't have to promote. Like the people in Austin did it for him, but he still got paid. So he didn't have to promote. But that's what I'm saying. You have that type of leverage in the game where you can make those type of demands or say no. And what the fuck you gonna tell Juvenile no? On a Saturday in May, you gonna tell Juvenile no. Hell no. Whatever you say, Juvie.
So that okay. So my question, what's up, Real Spill? We got Real Spill
What's up, brother? What's up?
in the building. What's up, Spill? My question is
Man,
this: should Finesse still have went on stage though?
no,
No.
Okay.
because if you
I
I
take
mean,
the
say
show,
I
yeah.
understand.
I say
Hold on,
yeah.
hold on. Let
You
me
ain't
say
got no
this.
money.
I understand the beef with the promoter and stuff. But what about the fans?
They don't care about the fans. That's the problem.
it ain't about the
Okay.
fans. It's about don't be mad at me. Be mad at the nigga who ain't got my money.
I
That's who
told
y'all
Nah,
you.
need to be mad
I'm
at.
gonna give you I'm gonna give you a song or two. I'm not doing no full performance, but
No,
my fans they did come here to see. I'll do a song or two and let you know, hey, I'm not gonna do you a full set. Dude didn't pay my money, but for the fans that because they did pay you what 20%. And you already are
Right, he
at the
gave him the
venue.
front end.
Yeah,
Right,
you
he
already
gave him
at
the
the
front
venue. You
end.
didn't paid for the flight. Your fans are sitting there screaming your name. I mean, just off the love I have for my fans, because I don't have that many. Let's be real. Finesse is not a big time artist. My nigga's an
No.
independent artist trying to make it.
That's
You
why I
don't
need my
like,
money.
come on.
Don't that? That's
Right,
even
right,
more
right. That's
reason
why I
why I
say
Nah,
need my
thank
money.
you.
but that's why I say it just it depends on what type of artist. Do you care about your fans or you care about your money?
Y'all trying to make it about y'all. I'm telling y'all, listen. If I
Okay.
accept this friend in, then I'm setting a standard for the rest of these niggas to try me. I'm not taking
Right.
it. I'm
Okay.
not
See, I
going out
get
there.
that. I get that. I get that. Right. 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 Because if he do perform for the fans, then the next promoter gonna try to move too.
No,
What you
you're
I
talking
got
about?
you. I
that's
got
stupid on your end. Next time you don't need to do no back end.
Man,
Tell
listen,
them I
man,
need my
niggas.
money up front.
you.
That's
Okay.
your
Okay.
fault.
I need
Hold
everything
on.
go
Wait, wait,
front.
wait,
Right.
wait, wait, wait. Listen, because this is getting too out of hand. Because I don't know if Twin trying to say two things at one time to be right, but listen,
Okay.
if you give me a front end, if we have an agreement, first of all, you call me. You setting up a
Okay.
party. You're the promoter. I'm not no fucking promoter. I'm a performer. So I don't have to bring
Okay.
no asses in no seats. I'm here to perform.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you ask me what I want to perform. I tell you what I want. You give me my front end. When I show up, you don't got my money. I'm out of there. Because now, if I stay, you're costing me money. Not saying I don't have the money to spend, but I don't have this money to spend under the pretenses you set forth. Because now, if I do this, not every other promoter is gonna be like, "Well, shit, we can book that nigga for the front end."
Okay.
Every other promoter finna
Okay.
start playing. No, you set a standard. You nip that shit in the bud. This is where how disrespect progress. It start with let me try this nigga right here. And if he go for it, now everybody else finna try this nigga. And if
Okay.
he keep going, it's
So I
gonna
hate
get
it for the
worse.
fans. I hate it for the fans.
Yeah. But this
Right.
business, right?
So you hate it for the fans, but you got to
All
put
right.
your foot down.
I mean,
It's
but you
business.
losing
Right.
fans because this is the
I'm not
same
losing
story. You
fans.
have
Listen,
over. No,
But that's
Spill,
why I
listen what
say
I'm
I feel
saying.
twin
Your
when she
track
say I
record,
gonna do a couple
your
songs for the fans. Like, damn man, this nigga don't
listen.
got the
yo,
money,
your
y'all.
track
Hold
record
up.
is
Hold up.
showing you do this all the time. This is not the first, second, or third time a quote
Wait.
unquote promoter didn't give you no back end. To the fans,
So
it's like, damn nigga, this is the seventh time this shit didn't happen to you. It
mhm,
don't look good as you been. It just
mhm,
don't look good for your fans. Like, damn, nigga,
mhm,
all these niggas is running
mhm,
off on you. You want us to
mhm,
believe that you big finesse
mhm,
time. Niggas is running off on
mhm,
you like this 7 times in a row.
mhm, mhm. Okay, now let me tell you this. Now let me holler at the fake fan. Say fake fan, because that's what you are. If you're not upset with the promoter for not having my money, you're not a fan. You're a fake fan. Cause my fan gonna be like, hey, bitch ass nigga, why you ain't get a nigga his money? How ass nigga, we paid you all the money for the tickets. Right? Am I right or wrong?
I agree.
I
I
paid
don't
you my
know, cause
money.
I ain't never
Yeah, I
liked a
know.
rapper
I
that
know.
keep getting fucked over by promoters. I ain't never seen that before.
Niggas keep trying to
That's
play with the
crazy.
nigga. Because you know why? You know why niggas playing with him? Or you keep hearing about it? Because he keep looking out like, you know what, fuck it, I'm here. I'ma go on and do it. And it keep
No, he
happening.
no, he don't. He don't.
Yes, he
That
do.
don't.
It
Finesse
will
ain't
happen.
never did that. Finesse always leaves.
How do you
Even
know?
with the show in Detroit, he didn't want to walk 3 blocks because it was unsafe. I get it. Cool. So you left your fans.
Finesse gonna
Man,
take off, man. He
y'all
gonna
He
gotta
go
be
been and
in.
wrong.
did that. He did that in Charlotte. He did that back in Miami. He did that in Atlanta.
He
He's done.
going
Y'all
He's
on.
gotta
he
be
does
realistic.
that. This is his normal thing.
You
Y'all
ain't got
gotta
the
be
back
realistic.
end.
So
He ain't gonna.
anytime the
Y'all gotta be
business ain't
realistic.
right with finesse out of there.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
money
because
got to
this
be
is the
right.
business.
It's not
Well,
just that.
Okay.
It's the
explain
business.
yesterday.
It's what he feel he deserve. It don't work that way because you're not the name that you don't have that type of weight to throw around. You mad at them because they telling you you got to park your car for safety reasons in Detroit. You got to park your car 3 blocks down and walk. Oh, I'm not coming to the fucking venue because I'm not gonna walk. Well, then get
I
some
don't think
fucking
he said it
security
like that.
then.
I don't think he said it like that. But in his defense, I'm not walking 3 blocks nowhere in Detroit either, and I'm from there.
Get you some security then. What would we talking about? That's why you have a driver that drives you to the venue, drops you out with your security so you can go perform. That's just basic. But you don't want to hire security because you're cheap. You drove yourself because you're cheap. And now you blaming you telling the fans, well, I can't perform because it's unsafe.
Twin,
You
you
like
sound like a jank promoter.
I
You is.
man, listen. I'm all about listen. If you're gonna complain and sit here and say, I need shows, I need fans, I need this, do what the fuck you're supposed to do. Quit trying to cut corners because you don't want to spend the money.
But you
I
not.
got
But
my
you not
niggas
mad
with
at.
me, so I don't have to buy security.
But you not
And then
mad
I'm
at the
gonna
niggas.
blame that so that I don't have
Hold
to
up.
go to the
Hold up.
show.
Hold up. Hold up.
Come
Hold up.
on,
But you
bro.
not mad at the niggas for cutting the corners in my motherfucking money.
That's why I said well, I don't know if they cut the corners. Cause finesse, you're a liar. You finesse
Okay.
people all the
Okay.
time. So I don't know if that's the
So it's
truth.
personal.
This is the same nigga that let his brother go on shows and perform for him with a mask on. They thought it was him. It was really his brother. This is the
I
same
understand
nigga
that.
that makes people pay for features, knowing he giving them to 5 other people and then not clearing them and taking their money. So you finesse people all the time. So how do I know that the promoter did you wrong? How I know you just didn't get in one of your funky ass attitudes and not want to perform and then blaming it on the promoter? You've done it before.
That nigga lied to you personally. He told you he was gonna pull up on you.
Nah, I done been to one of his concerts on stage with him. He a cool nigga. It's just that's just the fact of the matter. When you do bad business, that shit hurts your fans, but then you crying to the fans telling them you need business. Well, you gotta do the right thing, bro.
That nigga had to play with that
So
money.
okay, so
Finesse ain't showing.
let me wrap this one up right quick. My bad, Spear. So what is we saying that the promoter got to have that back end, and it ain't no show. Period. There's no show without the back end.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
That's what
because
I'm
that what we
saying too.
agreed to. Right, that what we agreed to. And if I'm saying that Finesse should look out for the fans and do something, like Twin say a couple songs, then you saying if he do that, that put him in a bad situation going forward. I understand that. I get that. I get that. I definitely understand that. So look, before we get out of here, y'all, it's a guy out here. I don't know if everybody know about his name, Chud the Builder. He been running around on YouTube, on the internet, doing a lot of propaganda and antagonistic things where he be provoking folks and doing all kind of racial stuff. Got himself in a situation where he done got shot and arrested, and now he got a $1.2 million bond. Do y'all know about this situation, about this case?
Yeah, I stand with the DA.
Okay.
For real.
Okay, so what the DA got going on?
The DA said he can't use that fundraising money to post bond with. I agree. He should not be able to use his
Oh,
fundraising
okay.
money.
So he got a GoFundMe, and
For
she's saying he cannot use that to
125,000.
post.
Yeah, he made
Okay,
125,000.
okay.
He was using that to
So
post the
they
bond.
had some people. Mhm. Okay, and she's saying she is not accepting that.
She put in for the judge to have
Okay,
it to revoke it and say he has to use his own money, nothing from the fundraiser.
Sound like a good judge to me.
okay,
That's why I
okay.
say
So
I
I
stand
didn't
with the
know that
DA on this
aspect of
one.
the case. So the Barnes company in the little town where he's at, they said that they are not going to, do the bond because for one, in that little town, you have to get more than one bondsman company to cover something that big because they
Hmm.
have a limit on how much they could cover. And then he said that it's like 12 bonds companies in the little town. And by him coming into their town doing this to the residents and the people, they not gonna even cover his bond.
They should.
I mean, even if they were to cover it, he don't have the collateral, so it's a waste of time.
Okay, okay. So you saying that they should hold him into a court?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and charge him as guilty. Yeah, yeah, convict
Man, that
that
case
bitch.
right.
Yeah.
That case of water. And
So he's out here provoking incidences and then trying to claim self-defense when he shoots you.
Yeah, and he's dumb because in self defense you can't
do that.
provoke it. You're not, you can't be at fault for a self defense case. So that was
See,
stupid.
so what? Okay, so what's gonna end up happening is they're gonna end up having a broader conversation going on about First Amendment and freedom of speech. So he running around calling people niggas, but is that his freedom of speech to speak like that and talk like that?
When
Yeah, he
has
can
hate
say what he
speech
wants.
ever been protected?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So
Right.
you go ahead.
He can say what he wants.
He
He
can say
just
what he
gotta be
wants.
able to, you know, deal with what comes with saying that shit he's saying. If he
In
man
the
enough
great
for that,
words, I mean, I can guarantee you freedom of speech, but I can't guarantee you freedom after speech.
But
right?
and even then, freedom of speech doesn't protect hate speech. That's you're like, I don't understand how those two even go hand in hand. Like, you know the difference between a freedom of speech and you being
Mm,
hateful.
Well, you know the
So we
is
difference,
hate
but
can't.
speech.
You
Okay,
said
right,
what?
right, right. I got you. I got you. So not saying the word nigga is hate speech, but the way you say it can be considered hate speech.
Yeah, if you're using it derogatory, yeah, or to like belittle someone, if you're using it to harm someone, even verbally, like, that's hate speech. You can't go around calling people towel heads. You can't do that. You can't tell people, you can't go to no Muslim and say fuck Allah, and then all of a sudden, oh, it's cool. No, that's hate speech. You can't do that. You just can't.
Okay,
so I
So I
can't
don't
call a
understand.
Mexican
I
a
don't get
wetback.
how in black, I don't understand how with black folks, this is considered protected speech, but when it's other ethnic groups, it's hate speech. I don't understand that.
okay. So Chud he done got himself in a situation where he done lost his right to freedom of speech because you can't be threatening and use terroristic comments and stuff. And then when somebody get on your ass, shoot them and say you protecting yourself.
I mean, you've been planning to shoot people for months. It's all over your Twitter.
Mm,
It's
mm.
not like it's been a secret. You just tweeted about it 2 days before you shot the person. You were tweeting how you can't wait to put one of these monkeys. You finna chimp out, and you can't wait to put one of these monkeys down. Like that's pretty terroristic to
Right,
me.
and get off, and get off. That what he was
And get
saying he was
off.
gonna
Yep,
do
yeah,
it.
and get off. That
Like,
sounds pretty premeditated, in my opinion.
Like
okay,
yeah,
okay.
let's see a movie.
So he done lost his self defense argument.
Hell
In,
yeah.
in your opinion.
Leave that alone.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
okay.
I don't see how
You got
you
that.
I mean, I'm not 100% about Tennessee law, but overall, in all states, you cannot escalate retaliation. So if somebody punch you, you can't automatically jump to shooting them. Like you have
yeah. And
to,
at the same
you have to balance it out.
in Tennessee law states that you
It's only
can't
one
provoke
missing.
a
It's okay.
situation
Put a couple
and
of them in the cooler.
claim self defense. And it
Yeah,
also says, say somebody if somebody do fuck with you, you gotta meet them with the same amount of force.
yeah, that.
You gotta meet them with the same
So
amount of
if the dude, because he said the dude punched him, and they were saying the
Sure.
dude punched him and like stepped back to square up. If somebody's punching you and stepping back to square up, that's not an imminent threat because you really could have ran or called 911. Like there's a lot of things you could have done besides pull out a gun and shoot.
What about standing? What about standing your ground? The standing your ground is out the way because you're saying you got to meet the force with the same kind of force you're saying.
Well, standing ground is saying I'm an
So the
immediate
man
threat.
punched you and you stand your ground, you might punch back. Okay, I
Yeah.
get that. I get
But
that.
even then, like if somebody just is punching you, if they hit you one time and stand there, like that's not an immediate threat. You just got punched. You're not getting attacked. You're not gonna die. They just punched you one time. So
Yeah, you
then
think
that
All Star
like
JR
Yeah,
yeah,
you
needed
that's
can
to
punch
take this
crazy.
back.
guy punch.
You can
You
punch
said
back,
what?
but you can't shoot back.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't. That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Okay.
If somebody punch you, you shoot them. That's wild.
Yeah. Unless
nah.
you in the
Okay.
All Star
But the
JR
All Star
situation.
JR situation that was different because he was
Big
being
Lee.
repeatedly punched by
Oh yeah,
several
yeah, yeah. He was
individuals.
being
What's up,
attacked. He
man?
could have. He felt imminent threat. It was 5 people
Good to
attacking
meet
him.
you.
They
Good
could
to
have
meet
killed
you.
him.
What's up, man? I can't call. I can't call you. All right. Yeah, so let me get that hat, man.
Okay. I get that. I get that. I get that. So we got Chud the Builder. We're gonna follow this case and see what's going on. We got to make sure we get behind this and make sure that this man. I mean, I'm not about putting people in jail, but this
I
man
I
has to
am.
go serve some time for this because you don't want to create a situation where people is out here thinking that this is okay to do to try to go viral.
Well,
Out here
that's why
provoking
Tennessee.
situations trying to go viral.
Nah, and that's why Tennessee is going to find him guilty. I don't see him getting off. Because if Tennessee, especially with the background and history that you motherfuckers have, if you let him go and he's already told you he's all for white pride and white supremacy, what message does that give to other white supremacy groups to say, well, shit, he got away with it?
They're gonna do the same thing.
Exactly.
So
And
he
that's
about
gonna
to be
cause a
they
problem
about to
because
make
then
an
black
example
people are
out of
gonna
this dude.
say, well, if since y'all did that, we finna do this. Then where is that gonna go?
Be
Okay, so they
chaos.
got to make an example out of him.
Yeah.
man.
You
That
have
dumb
to.
motherfucker made an example out
No
of himself, man.
probation either. He got to serve some jail too.
No, you
He
gotta
got
go
to
to
get
jail.
some years.
You shot somebody.
And
Yeah.
that GoFundMe was
Okay.
up weeks ago.
Okay.
He had that GoFundMe up weeks ago. He ain't just put that up because a couple weeks ago it was at like 60, 70,000. Because it started
See.
off at 50,000.
Mm.
Then it was at like he reached the first goal and then he went up because it started from him losing his job. And then he went on working for himself. And then motherfuckers was like, we ain't supporting your racist ass. So people start working with him.
Mm. So you just threw your whole life away.
In
Mm.
that line of work that he do, it's a lot of Mexican people in that
So they
line of
go
work.
right
So
into what they go right into what people my bad. They go right into what people saying, what you saying that the GoFundMe was up before about the premeditation.
no, they had nothing to do with
I
that. The
get that. I
premeditation
get
that
that.
came after that. Came after that.
Yeah, you're saying he was using the
Oh,
GoFundMe
okay,
to fund
okay.
himself, but after he got a case, he decided to use those funds to post bail.
All right, no. The GoFundMe was up. He had the situation. The GoFundMe was up, but you know he just got out of jail like 3, 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
GoFundMe was already up at like 50 some $1,000. What happened was he got into that little situation where he tried to do the dining dad. They fucking
Yeah.
arrested him for that shit. When he got out, that's when he made that statement about shooting somebody. GoFundMe was already in place.
Okay, so we got okay. So the GoFundMe ain't part of the premeditation, but the statement is for sure.
The statement is, yeah.
And his past behavior, how he been moving around.
But GoFundMe, the DA didn't even have to say nothing like
That's
that.
crazy.
GoFundMe not gonna do it. The way that GoFundMe works is, if I say I'm starting to GoFundMe to help Ted Turner buy the studio equipment, that's what I gotta use the GoFundMe for. You get sued for that money back. So you can't take that money and burn out of jail after you committed a crime. They were gonna let him use it anyway.
Honestly, I wish they would have, so the motherfucker got sued again.
Okay, so then he cannot use the GoFundMe because it was not stated for his bond purposes, but he can start another one for some bond purposes. Then that what you telling me?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, he
but the DA
could.
ain't gonna let him use
Yeah.
That what I'm saying. At first, I was thinking that he couldn't use the GoFundMe for the bond, but the way you explained it, you saying that when you make a GoFundMe, you got to use it for the purposes that's implied or whatever.
it.
So what I'm asking is, could he create another one for a bond? How could she
Yeah,
stop him from doing that?
I mean, she can't stop him from creating one, but any money that's withdrew from that cannot go towards your bond. And even then, let's just say he did do that. Like, you would need the full 1.25 million. Because remember, you have to pay what is it? They retain 15% and then they put up the other amount. You still need $500,000 in assets or collateral. You
he
don't have
haven't
a
created
house,
it
you
for
barely have a
a while.
car, you owe child support. I mean, where's that 500,000? Where is that coming from?
So he not
Yeah.
getting the 10% on the bond. He got to pay the whole
No,
1.2.
he could pay the 10%, but then you're gonna need some collateral.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
don't got collateral, so you have to pay the full 1.25 million.
Oh, okay. I got you. I got you.
I mean, you're not gonna get that 15. What is I don't know in Tennessee,
It,
but it's like 10 or 15% you don't
like
get back, and then
10%.
they front
That's
the
the
other.
federal government.
Yeah.
He dealing with the federal government. So that's gonna be the same across the board. It don't matter what state it is.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, you live out your car damn near. You don't got no 500, either $1 million to put up as collateral.
Man, I get
And
it.
on top
Look,
of that, you're a
we done
flight
came up
risk.
on the hour mark. Look, and he a flight risk because he not from that community.
Exactly. So what the fuck? All seven of us gonna come together and give you a bond? Hell
Okay.
no, I'm good.
So look, we done came up on the hour mark, man. Man, we really appreciate y'all being in the building. Is anybody else about to go live so these people can have somewhere to go? Cause we got to close this one now. Anybody got anything going on today for these people, man? But we spearing in the building, Twin KT, the Queen in the building, Almighty Lane in the building, Big Boy News in the building, Ted Turner. We appreciate y'all tuning in, man. We're gonna keep chopping up this content as much as we can, man. Anything before we go spill? What about you, big boy?
No, I'm good, man. Y'all, thanks for coming out, man. Hit the like button on the way out.
Man, we appreciate everybody tuning in, man. Man, hit the like button, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Shouts out to Splash, man. Getting everybody to pop out today, man. I appreciate it, man. We really do, man. Thank y'all the most, man. I'm gonna let Twin take off it. Boy. I'm gonna hit you up in a
Y'all
minute,
go over there
man.
to y'all go over there to Fresh, man.
On
We
the
about to start
game.
live up.
Okay, Fresh about to go live. Why not Fresh about to go live? Somebody drop Fresh link in the chat, man. So these people can get on Fred page, man, and pop out with why not Fred in the building. They'll go ahead and link in the chat, man. If you're not subscribed to it page, subscribe to it. Pop up over there, man. They about to have a big show. Man, we appreciate y'all tuning in to the On Moving Podcast starring Big Boy TV and Ted Turner. Man, we thank y'all, man. We really appreciate it, man. We really, really appreciate it. Take out Twin.
I told God I have a hard time with patience, my board is full. It's a lot of moves that I done postponed cause of your book. They forgot about the queen, she has skills to capture rooks. So any peace protecting castles, a straight move they getting took. It ain't no allies. You can get your bishop, pope, pastor, or rabbi, but none of those prayers protect your flesh from your past life. Cause a night gets it jumping, they'll shape plans, create they flat minds. Same meals they gotta take if I choose to go and get mine. I start the clock a piece with 7, got 2 more shots. A pawn up in this game is just a pawn for the plot. Some kings they gotta go, so think about your spot. Be cautious how you play cause the queen is watching your thoughts. Sadly we're here today cause these things they escalate. A woman scorn is something that they underestimate. Don't involve your ego, we target to check they mates. That means I'll sacrifice all they pieces to make it safe. I need a new team, mine is playing both sides. Bad diagonal moves, why do demons wanna hide? And bishop type movements, we cut they corners, let them die. It's 64 squares and you can't check her up, no lies. Now start the clock a piece with 7, got 2 more shots. A pawn up in this game is just a pawn for the plot. Some kings they gotta go, so think about your spot. Be cautious how you play cause the queen is watching your thoughts.
Yo.